right, lucky for me, I didn't have that kind of damage, but my gazebo here did collapse during that nor'easter. Just under the weight of the snow, all the poles bent, and I left the canopy on for a stupid reason. Let's get into it. So here you can see I took the old roof off of the gazebo. I took the canopy off first, and then I took off all the metal pieces. Now all the metal pieces are over here, and you can see they're in a random state. They were all straight, and now they are randomly curved, bent, broken, badly rusted. Some of them are really rusted through. See that right there, kinked in the middle. There's no way I could have straightened these. So I decided to replace them. Especially, look at this. Look at this thing. That's crazy. That was straight. And that's what the snow did. Now, it's my own stupidity, I understand that. But the other thing that happened was this was the centerpiece. Now, first of all, it's badly rusted, but it was structurally sound. It was in this orientation, by the way. And it used to be angled down. Each one of these was angled down. But because it collapsed in the middle, it basically ruined all of these welds. And it just buckled and failed. The top, very top piece is still intact. So that one was not damaged in any way. And neither were those poles. These are the poles that go on the very top of the canopy. So they're fine. It was really just the main canopy. And there's 8 poles here that connect into this thing, and they were all damaged. So I reached out to the company to get a new one of these. It only cost about $15 for the part. However, it was $15 shipping, which, yes, is a ripoff. But for $30, that was a part that I could not reproduce. But, and you can see, look at them next to each other. You can see how badly, that's how that's supposed to be curved. And that one is flat. So it's just bad. There's no way I could have used it. And what I found is 3/4 inch electrical conduit is the exact same size. It will fit perfectly into that centerpiece. So, and it's much thicker and heavier than the original metal pieces that came with it. So I pre-cut these 8 pieces. There's 4 long ones and 4 short ones. And the interesting thing is that in the original kit, the long ones were 2 pieces so they could fit in the box better. So I have them now. They are completely one seamless piece. So this will actually be stronger in the end than the original. So the first thing I had to do was cut them to length. The original poles, you can see from the rust, only went in about 1 1/4 inches, and they had these nubbies on them. They had these little things that would stick through these holes, and that was bearing all of the weight. So I didn't like that idea, especially with it only being in there 1/4 inch and a quarter. So what I figured out was I could take this entire pole and stick it in there completely, and it just touches right against the end here. So it makes it nice and fully extended in there. And I just did some math, figured out how long to make these poles, and then from the opposite end I figured out where to drill these holes and what size to make them. The conduit is cut to length with a tubing cutter, just an ordinary plumbing tubing cutter. It takes a little bit of time, but they do cut. All right, here you can see I've got the top part all done. All the conduit has been cut and installed, and I used the same hardware that I had, with one exception. I did lose one of the bolts. It fell into the garden, so I had to replace it, but that's okay, I had one. Now I'm ready to put on the canopy. And luckily we had a canopy on hand, because we normally only get 2 years out of them. So that's the reason why I left the old canopy on, was because I knew I was getting a new one. Now I do need to salvage these things. When this is all done, the canvas of the top will rest on the ends of these poles. So these are actually stress relievers so that the metal ends don't rip right through the canvas. So I'm going to salvage as many of these. I have lost a couple over the years, so I think I need 8, but I have 6, and so I use bottle caps on the other ones that I can't salvage. I considered painting them black, but the pool was already open and I wanted it done quickly. Visit my website, HandyDadTV, for more great ideas and information. Be sure to subscribe to be the first to know when new videos are posted.